Hello, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? It's reading time. And today we are reading this informational text, Bugs. Discover the fascinating world of bugs. What do you notice, boys and girls? What are the names of these bugs on the cover of the text? Good job. Bugs. Journey through a bug's world. Butterfly. A butterfly starts life as a small egg on a leaf. Then it hatches as a caterpillar. The caterpillar is an eating machine. It gobbles up whole leaves. When it has grown big enough, it makes a cocoon, covering or case surrounding the chrysalis stage butterfly. After a few weeks, it goes through metamorphosis, an extreme noticeable change in development of the form or structure of an insect, and becomes a butterfly. Butterflies live on every continent except Antarctica. Why do you think butterflies can't live on Antarctica, boys and girls? Good job. Some are as tiny as an eighth of an inch long. Others grow as wide as 12 inches. Butterflies use their tube-like mouths to suck nectar from flowers. Did you know adult butterflies can live from a week to nearly a year, depending on the species? Gnat. Did you know a gnat can lay 200 to 300 eggs during its 4-month lifespan? Gnats belong to the same family of insects as mosquitoes. Gnat larvae, the plural for larva, worm-like, wingless baby insects that appear unlike their parents, cluster together. Sometimes they form circles and other shapes. Larvae are white with black heads and grow to be about 1/4 of an inch long. They feed on small roots and root hairs. Adult gnats don't damage plants, but they will bite animals and humans. They are poor flyers, but often swarm in the air during mating season. And thrive everywhere except high in the mountains or where it's very cold. Each ant in the colony works. Some babysit the eggs, others take out the waste, still others look for food. Every ant has two stomachs. One is used to feed itself, the second stores food that the ants share with others. Did you know? Ants have inner jaws for chewing and outer jaws for carrying and digging. Hornet. Did you know hornet larvae go through all 5 larval stages within 2 weeks? Hornets are social wasps that build their nests from chewed rotten wood. They often use the wood from fences, buildings, and telephone poles to make a strong paper material. Hornets usually stay away from humans, except to collect building materials. They have no interest in people food. They eat a variety of insects. The queen feeds on tree sap and the juice of ripened fruit. Great listening skills, boys and girls. Firefly. Fireflies live near marshes, ponds, and wooded areas all over the world. They like a warm, humid climate. Chemicals inside their bodies help them to fight off light. Fireflies flash their lights in different patterns to communicate with one another. Firefly larvae also give off light and are called glowworms. Their light warns other insects not to eat them. Did you know most fireflies are crepuscular, which means they are most active at twilight? Cicada. Did you know cicadas' sounds come from vibrating membranes on the underside of the abdomen? Cicadas live in the eastern half of the United States. They are known for their high pitched buzzing. Cicada eggs are deposited inside twigs. The nymphs, which are the baby insects without wings that do not look like the parents, hatch and drop to the ground. Nymphs bury themselves in the soil and feed on tree roots. Some nymphs stay underground for 17 years before emerging as adults. Moth. The larvae of moths are called caterpillars. Full-grown caterpillars spin cocoons. Adult moths can have feathery, thick, or thread-like antennae. Their bodies can be all one color, or they may have stripes or dots. When moths rest, they either keep their wings open or they fold them across their abdomens. Most moths rest during the day and fly around at night. Flea. Fleas are parasites. They live on animals such as dogs, cats, and rodents and feed off their blood. A baby flea waits inside its pupa, which is the middle stage of insect growth when the insect is still in a cocoon, until an animal is close by. Then it tears open the cocoon and uses its strong jumping legs to hop onto the animal. Fleas can jump as far as 13 inches. Did you know the mouth parts of a flea are adapted for piercing skin and sucking blood? Bee. Bee lives together in colonies. Colonies are groups of insects of the same species living together. The queen lays the eggs and the female bees do all the work. Right after they're born, The baby worker bees begin feeding the larvae. 3 weeks later, they switch to food finding duty. There are many kinds of honeybees. The only insect that makes food eaten by people. The bees' great sense of smell helps them identify each flower. It also lets them know if a flower has pollen or nectar. A honeybee visits between 50 and 100 flowers per collection trip. Ladybug. Ladybugs around the world come in all sorts of colors: red, orange, yellow, gray, and blue. Some have spots while others do not. Ladybugs eat insects such as aphids that harm farmers' crops. During a ladybug's lifetime, it may eat up to 5,000 aphids. In 1999, NASA sent 4 ladybugs into space to see how they would react in zero gravity. They did great. Did you know this beetle is a friend to farmers because it eats harmful insects such as aphids? Wasp. Wasps live on every continent except Antarctica. The smallest are born inside the eggs of other insects. The larger wasps are hunters. They eat other insects and spiders. Stinging wasps have bright colors with black, yellow, or red stripes that warn enemies to stay away. Cockroach. Cockroaches live everywhere, including the North and South Poles. They can hold their breath underwater for 40 minutes and they can run up to 3 miles per hour. Young cockroaches squeeze themselves into cracks as thin as a dime to hide. They can live a month without food, but only a week without water. Did you know there are about 4,500 species of cockroach? Housefly. Did you know houseflies make up to about 90% of all flies in human homes? Wherever humans live, flies live too. They eat garbage and waste by spitting on it until it becomes a liquid. Then they suck it up. Houseflies cannot bite. The housefly can travel up to 6 miles a day, but it prefers to stay close to where it lays its eggs. Each female fly lays 100 to 150 eggs at a time. Because houseflies spread disease, they are treated as pests by people. Grasshopper. When it comes to jumping, the grasshopper is a champion. Its two hind legs have powerful muscles, and they are much longer than its other legs. A 1 inch long grasshopper can leap 20 inches. Grasshoppers eat plants and live everywhere except at the North and South Poles. Did you know? While females are larger, only male grasshoppers can make noise. Mosquito. The only place mosquitoes do not live is the central part of Greenland. Of the 3,000 types of mosquitoes, three are mostly responsible for spreading disease. Only females can suck blood. They use the blood to nourish their eggs. Many animals, such as bats and birds, eat mosquitoes. Beetle. Nearly half the insects in the world are beetles. They range in size from tiny to more than 6 inches long. Unlike other insects, beetles have two pairs of wings. The front pair of wings are not for flying, though. They are made out of a tough, lightweight substance. One of their jobs is to protect the delicate flying wings. Did you know some beetles' colorful elytra or protective front wings are used for jewelry? Walking stick. Walking stick. Walking sticks are masters at hiding. They have especially good camouflage. What's the meaning of the word camouflage, boys and girls? Good job. Or the ability to blend into the background. This protects them from predators. Walking sticks live everywhere except Antarctica. They hang motionless from the leaves and branches of plants they eat. Blackberry vines and roses are among their favorite plants. As walking sticks grow, they shed their skin. The different types of walking stick grow from a half inch to 13 inches long. Most are green or brown, but some have bright colors and spikes. Walking sticks rest in the day and feed at night. Lacewing. Gardeners welcome lacewings because they eat insects that eat flowers. Adults who lacewings glue their eggs to plant stems. The larvae feed on mites and other easy to digest prey, such as aphids. The larvae feed on mites and other easy to digest prey, such as aphids. Lacewings are either green or brown. Their wings are transparent and have a network of thread like veins running through them. Let's look on the word transparent. What does transparent mean, boys and girls? Good job. Did you know these predators are found mostly in forests or grasslands? Great listening skills, boys and girls. Now we will be asking and answering questions about the different types of bugs from this informational text. We will also be writing about our favorite bug and we will be using text evidence to back up our opinion writing. Please remember to read, and read some more. I'll see you next time.